Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to All Quiet in the Trenches, a game that is in early access on Steam, developed by Totally Not Aliens, in which it is part visual novel, part adventure RPG, part war game? Anyway, you're a squad commander in the German army in 1915. The early access game runs from basically the year of 1915. You got to manage your squad. We are currently just returned to the trenches after some time in camp in the rear, and we had lost a soldier in the previous attack. So one of our troops was wounded and died from his wounds. We have just returned to the trenches. We need more rations. They've just arrived. And we also need to help maintain the trenches. We have 5 soldiers in our group right now. Morale is generally pretty good. Seems like Peterson is the one individual who's not very happy. Everybody's fatigue levels are good enough, I guess. Mensky is dealing with some stress. Looks like maintain the trenches. We've got to assign 3 soldiers to do that. It's somewhat fatiguing. So we're gonna, I mean, I don't really have a preference on who goes where. The risk of injury is higher with fetch rations. So the war-weary Peterson, low morale, can go fetch rations. Less fatiguing, but a higher risk of injury, apparently. Linnick and Koln can go do maintain trenches. And Mennick, who's dealing with some stress, will also go fetch rations. So I have 2 individuals fetch rations. The effects are doubled by having 2 soldiers, and 3 maintain the trenches. Nobody is in reserve. We are under skirmish volleys and rations for 2 days. Low prestige from our officer and good mood for our soldiers. See if anybody gets wounded getting the ammo rations. It doesn't look like anybody was wounded as far as I can tell. Nope, everybody's not wounded. Nobody is very fatigued, so that's good. We do have an order to fetch ammunition, so available ammunition will go up. I think that's the order we'll get. Oh no, we've got to do night watch. Fudge. So we got 2 soldiers got to get assigned to night watch. Fatiguing. Colton's morale's good. He's not tired, so we'll assign him to that. And Mennick's stress is high, but he's not tired, so we'll assign him to that. Peterson, I guess you can stay in reserve, and then the other 2 guys will go fetch ammo. You know what? Screw it. They're all going to go get ammo. Okay. Rations are not a concern, since we sent enough troops to go get rations last turn, I think. Okay. What's Colin have to say? There's a wounded soldier somewhere out in no man's land. I can hear him calling for help again and again. You can't just abandon a comrade. That's our only duty for today? The incoming fire is pretty low. All right, so I guess I don't even have an option to do anything else. I've just got to tell my men to rest. All right, Colin, you want to go help and go get him? Your choice. Wellinger also has high morale and a good mood, so the 2 best morale soldiers can go try and get him. The other guys can rest. Did anybody get wounded? No, everybody's fine. Okay. At least I think. Yeah, everybody's fine. We do have to assign troops to go get more ammo. We also have to drain the trenches. What's Welliger got to say? It was too late. He died before we could get him. But at least he wasn't alone in his final moments. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Peterson, you go drain the trenches. Welliger. All right. Ah, my quickest man, probably Coln, right? Doesn't tell me who's fast. Attentive, dexterous. Maybe Menick. All right, less ammo, but still should have a good stockpile of ammo. Oh, lightly wounded. All right, we're under artillery fire. All right, you're lightly wounded. What do you have to say, Welliger? Something's going on in the French trenches. Someone should take a closer look. Okay. Great. So we have 3 men who need to be assigned to fix the barbed wire, 1 for recon, and we also need to fetch rations. We're also trying to hide due to enemy artillery fire being pretty heavy. Colin, you can go do the recon. Highest risk of being wounded, I guess, but you're not hurt. Menick was wounded, so I'm gonna hold him back, I think. You guys are all tired. Sorry that your morale is so bad, Peterson, but you need to go help with the barbed wire. Mannequin fetch rations. Slightly wounded. God. Pitiful rations are added. Damn it. What do we have to hear? All right. So suppress the enemy artillery observer, maybe? Supplies are buried under rubble by an explosion. That's not great. We've run out of food. Yeah, I sent you to go get food previously, dude. Who's our best shot? Someone in the... Oh no, Lutz, who was the soldier who was previously wounded, was the one who was a good shot. Well... Go get food. 2 of you can suppress the artillery observer. Okay. Get material. Alright. Peterson, go get material. I guess we're not gonna do the ammo this turn. God help us. Maybe we can suppress the artillery and buy some time. The enemy artillery fire stopped. Nice. We tried to keep the artillery observer under fire. After a few times he learned to let his comrades cover it. I don't know. The artillery seems to have stopped. Alright, communication trench collapsed. I'm annoyed with you, Manic, I don't care that you're dejected, Peterson. I'm annoyed at Peterson, that is. God, my boys need rest. Alright, maintain the trenches per the officer's orders. We're low on food, but I think we got some back. Alright, I think we're heading back to camp. Doesn't look like there's going to be an enemy attack. As far as I can tell. Just in case, we'll send a few guys out to go fetch some ammo. Pack up your things. We're relieved. Going back to camp. Hell yeah, brothers. We survived. Everybody survived. No major attack, no major death. Took some risks, but no one got killed. Very good recovery added. For Colm? Or was it Manic? Huh. Okay. Good news. You're Reinhard Hund. You're a new guy. I hope my predecessor is fine. Yeah. He's feeling no pain anymore. Oh no. You're from Norstadt an der Doss, but I am drawn more to Berlin. Parents sent me to go to war to get back on track. Oh. Okay. It's good to know. We've got a new crew member. Hund. He's physically fit at least. Projectionist? Is that a job? Alright, good morale, low prestige with our commander. With your permission, I'd like to give them larger portions. Yeah, go ahead. Double rations. Do it up. I doubt that the villagers are doing anything, but... Alright, Hunt, you're new here. Go out on patrol with the village. You're the least tired. Like that, I guess Menik is the only other one. Well, no, there's one of the guys. Coln is slightly less tired. Sure. Help with digging trenches. My troops' morale will go down, but everybody who's not at 3 stars of fatigue is gonna work. The other guys can rest. Maybe it'll get my reputation with my officer up a bit. Whoa! What the hell was that? Hunt looked neat and well groomed, and yet I noticed right away his appearance did not entirely comply with the regulations. Only when he came closer did I realize he wore a blue forget-me-not. And what's a blue forget-me-not? You look fancy. Yes, I have a flair for the aesthetics. When the war is over, I'll make films. Well, that'll have to wait. For the time being, you won't be looking through the film camera here. You'll be looking through visors. And if you catch sight of anything interesting, you'll probably have to destroy it. But with a bit of luck, there will be a time after. Of course we'll win the war, quickly. Okay. And meanwhile, my prestige went up. Collapse. Oh no. Colm collapsed from exhaustion. Okay. Guard duty. Okay. Which soldiers want to go to the pub? Anybody? Just no one in particular? All right. Peterson's morale is the lowest, so we'll send him to the pub. Hunt, you're still new and you're in good shape and you're not tired, so you can go on guard duty. Linnick is the least tired, so he'll join you. And then we'll send everybody else to the pub. To the pub, to the pub, everybody to the pub. Alright, so 3 guys to the pub, 2 guys on guard duty. Oh, now what? Hey, Elizabeth, I'm not trying to overwork anybody, okay? I'm sending 3 of my dudes to the pub. Morale should skyrocket. We're just finishing work for the upcoming days when the young soldier Colm came barging into my tent. Ever since he joined the unit, he could be found wherever there was work to do, and if there was no work to do, he was doing push-ups instead. As it turned out, the former is also why he had come to me today. Is there any work duty left over? I'll keep you up in mind for upcoming assignments. Oh, he's Jewish. Interesting. Just don't do anything foolish. Okay. Everybody's in an excellent mood. Hell yeah! Okay, so now what do we have to do? The Major's planning an attack. Prepare your men for battle. Great. One more turn and we're back to the front. Colin is at the field hospital. I don't know. I guess we'll see when he's back. Guard duty. Latrines filled to the brim. Alright, well, Peterson's morale went up nicely after sending him to the pub, but he's still not in great mood. Menk is not tired at all. He's a little stressed. Alright, Welliger is in perfect health. You'll go do the latrine. Actually, no. You do guard duty. Hunt, you can go do the latrine. You're the new guy. And Peterson can do guard duty and the other 2 can rest. Well, Menke's not tired, he's just stressed, which I don't know if that goes away ever, but I'm not looking forward to this attack. Dude, you're in the hospital. I can't assign you anything. You're locked in the hospital. What do you want me to do? Colin is ready for duty again. Thank you, nurse. To the battle. Forwards. The The battle will be decided by our artillery. Your orders are to work your way into one of the well-protected covers from the front of the enemy trench. Hold out there. As soon as the artillery comes to a standstill, attack immediately. Okay. So we have to advance to the front. Alright, we're in hand grenade range. Do we want anybody to suppress? It seems like low risk over here, so we're just going to send everybody here. I'm not going to have anybody suppress. Everybody move. Low danger. Get up there in that cover. And then one of you from that cover, we can cut the barbed wire. Alright. Hunt, cut the barbed wire. Gallagher, throw the hand grenade. The guys fire, suppress the troop. I don't know if there's like a, this is the proper way to use your whatever. Hand grenades. Alright, Hunt, did you not get all the way through? Oh, you've done it. Good job. We're under strong fire. So I cut through the barbed wire, but I don't... My orders are not to attack. Like, I don't know. I don't see where my orders are to go. Alright, go this way. That's gonna expose my... This is really dumb! Is there a way that we can advance toward the enemy without exposing our flank? Because if I advance through the barbed wire, that enemy unit on the right, my flank will be in the air against them and will take unnecessary fire. So maybe we can move over this way. And then maybe we can advance here? There's corpses there, but whatever. They're French corpses. Alright, no enemy on our flank here. Are we in danger here? Low, moderate fire? Sure. Search the corpse. Spend a turn searching the corpse, then we'll move up. An MG list. Apart from this grenade, I didn't find anything else. That grenade could be very useful. We already threw one of them. Alright, so move. Actually, there's no barbed wire here, so we'll move up here. High danger. Moderate danger. Very low. Okay, so... Actually, the barbed wire section, we've got better cover, so we'll do that. Come on, boys. Nice big gaggle of troops. Herr Unteroffizier, hold your position at all costs until you receive further instructions. Okay. Alright, so throw a hand grenade at the enemy troop maybe to suppress him. I don't think anybody's wounded yet. There's no reason to advance, so I see no reason to actually, like... Flank is guarded by... So are all these in range of grenades? Yes. We already have level 2 protection, so it doesn't actually serve to move. I don't know how much ammo I have left. I don't know if suppression makes a lot of sense. We're under moderate fire. I guess one of us will throw a grenade at the enemy. Maybe that'll suppress him. The other guys will rest. So, one grenade toss, maybe that will provide us some cover. While the rest of the boys rest and hopefully consume less ammo this turn by doing that. Our cover dropped to low. Let's move over this way. Move to the left. We'll get better cover over there. Artillery, or the fire level dropped. Artillery shelling dropped. Still says low cover though. We have another hand grenade we can throw. Sure, do that. I don't know how many turns I'm supposed to hold this position. Hunt was lightly wounded, I think. No, who was? Menke. Hunt, you're my designated grenade thrower. I guess just keep tossing the grenades. The artillery fire is supposed to be doing something. Doesn't seem like we've had any success breaking through the trenches. I know the game is intended as an... Storm the trenches of the Kaiser and the Fatherland. I was gonna say, I know the intent is for the game to be an anti-war thing, but like it would be nice if we could have some semblance of success. Alright, so Menke's hurt. A grazing shot. Are you shot twice now? You know, the order is to take the next trench. Still shows good cover there, so go ahead and advance up toward that artillery piece. What is this? Too far forward? Okay. Do I need to wait here? I'm not really sure. My orders are to take the next trench. But any of these sections say we're too far forward. I guess we're in significant danger here. But we've got moderate cover. Hold your position, boys. What am I supposed to do here? Like, if these boys are... I don't want to advance too far. I don't like just sitting here in no man's land, but I'm waiting for more of our troops to come up to help me. Alright, so I can advance now without being too far forward. Looks like some AI troops are storming on the right flank. Lone French soldier. Enemies on the flank. If we advance here, nobody's on the flank and decent cover. This one is very good cover. Nobody. Okay, so we'll go do that. The enemy's withdrawing. Hold the line and make sure they don't change their minds. Oh yeah, brothers. We did it. Took the next trench. Move to the next section. There's good cover there and there might be loot. What did we find? They're pulling out! We held the trench, boys. We never came into close contact with the enemy either. What did you find, Hunt? Bit of ammo and supplies? Okay. Our superiority. I'm going to move into this section here. There's a wounded enemy soldier, but maybe we can finish him off. We're going to be aggressive now. We haven't actually hurt the enemy at all. Maybe we can capture someone. 3 hurrahs for the Kaiser. I don't know if we actually get credit for like capturing that guy or what the deal is there, but it looks like we won the battle at the very least. Pushed him back. Maybe we made our officer happy. I don't know. I followed all his orders. I didn't like get overly aggressive. Nobody was wounded as far as I'm aware. Ooh, high prestige. We did have a few minor wounds, but everybody looks like they're better now. I guess Menke is a light wound. The French will have a hard time stomaching this defeat, but that's no reason to rest on our laurels. Rats everywhere! They're devouring the food stocks! Okay, what do you need me to do? Pest control? Prevents loss of food. Some tired folks. Alright. Get more tired. Everybody's at least a little tired after that fight. We'll go ahead and assign 2 people to pest control. Nope. Maintain rations. Field laundry. Okay. Whatever. Do we need to send anybody to help the nurse? We've got... I mean, these guys are rest... We could send 2 guys to help. It would hurt morale, but I've got some bandwidth, I think. You can offer assistance. All right. Whoa. Some soldiers counted out the money for their visit to the field brothel. 1 marked for the proprietress, 1 marked for the girl, 2 marks for the Red Cross that vouched for health safety. Welliger, young and inexperienced, had joined the group, but obviously did not know what the people were up to and what they needed the money for. The comrades teased him about it, and Welliger didn't understand a thing. No harm in telling him about it. So I took him aside and explained, the money is for a field brothel. The military leadership runs it for their soldiers. There are prostitutes there you won't catch anything from. You go there if you have to, you will not go to any untested prostitute. Welliger's cheeks turned red. Yes, Herr Unteroffizier, I'm going to the field brothel, as you command. I didn't command that he do that. Regardless of what I thought about it, at least he was probably acting in the spirit of the military leadership. Hey, Peterson's somewhat jaded got removed. Lightly wounded got removed. Strained removed. Alright. For the most part, we're able to defend our food stocks, Herr Unteroffizier, but the rats keep coming. Guard duty. Okay. All right. I don't have anybody to send to Elizabeth. She likes me. Seems to, anyway. I wish there were more people in leadership like you. One day, Peterson was supposed to receive an exceptionally large Liebgott today. The particular parcel contained a generic letter of encouragement and quite a few cans of food. I suggested he share it with his comrades. He seemed reluctant, but gave me a confirming nod. I know his, don't be selfish, right? All of us are in it together. Okay, we'll be going back to the trenches soon. Okay, we've got a lot of duties here. Pest control. Food doesn't matter this turn, so I don't know that pest control matters as much. What's our relationship with him? Pretty good. Nobody's like fatigue level is concerningly high. So I'm a good officer. All right, we're about to head back to the trenches. The lieutenant demanded I accompany the patrols through the village personally to make sure everything was in order. When Lennox and I arrived, the mood in the village was even more brooding than usual. The villagers were sullen, and no wonder. Madame LaRoche had told us that they'd recently received dire news. 2 of their men had been killed in battle. The women fell silent when they saw us, with no more than cold, angry looks for a greeting. What few children were out playing did little more than listlessly kicking around an empty tin can, or tin whatever. Mood seemed to affect Lennox as well. Compassion crept into his eyes as he slowed his steps. He reached into his pocket and produced a little block of chocolate. I followed his uncertain gaze over to the children. You can give it to him. We're not Americans in France in 44, but sure, go ahead. Okay. I'm sure High Command is like, what are you doing? Cavorting with fellow Frenchmen or whatever. It's back to the trenches. Here we go, boys. Once more into the breach. Okay, communication trench. Just this typical stuff. We're going to be in the trenches for 8 days. No planned offensive. It'll be interesting to see if the French attack us. But with that being said, folks, that's going to do it for today's episode. An interesting one. We fought another battle. We took an enemy trench line. We'll see how the game continues on in our following episodes. If you guys want to continue to see more of this content, please feel free to leave your thoughts down below. But without further ado, that's going to do it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave your thoughts down below. I already said that. Thanks again for tuning in. This is the Historical Gamer, and until next time, I'm out. Bye-bye.